Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Band of Anime Reactions, and if you hear something in the background, it's this. It's a heater. I'm cold. Anyway, this is going to be my review for Fushigi Yuugi Episode 4. In this episode, we find out that whatever happens to Miyaka happens to Yui. Like when Miyaka ends up falling in the water looking for that dang earring of Noriko's, which she actually had the whole time. And got all soaking wet. Yui got soaking wet. And we find out that Noriko's only doing this because she has not only Tamahome's attention, Miyaka has not only Tamahome's attention, but the Emperor's attention as well. And she's jealous because she's been in the harem for a year and has never gotten the Emperor's attention before. Which makes me wonder, who else is in the harem then if there's a harem, you know? Who else is in there? And Hotohori is talking with his advisors, and they are telling him, you need to pick an empress. And they suggest Noriko, and he said that it's not his type. At the time when I was watching this, I was trying to figure out what his type was, but we actually find out that later in the episode. But after I saw a certain episode, I was like, did he know about Noriko? Because that would explain why she wasn't his type. You know? But no, apparently later on in the next, I think it was that same episode or the next episode after that we find out he did not know. Which I still find funny. Anyway, Miyaka hears all the Tamahome talking to Noriko about all this, and offers to go and talk with Hotohori for her to try and get him to pay attention to her. And when she goes to do that, we find out that his ideal woman is Miyaka. Who would have thunk? And he actually pops the question and asks her to be his empress when this is all over with, when she gets her wish. Well, Tamahome and Noriko hear all this. Thankfully, he is stopped from kissing her because of them eavesdropping. Noriko's obviously upset because Miyaka had offered to try and help her with this and insisted that Hotohori and her were just friends. Oh no, apparently he doesn't think the same way. And Tamahome looks slightly upset at this. And the next day, we find out that Tamahome is trying to auction off the Priestess of Suzaku's items, the packets of gum, to get money. We obviously don't get the reason why he's wanting money so much, but we get that actually later. Miyaka tries to help him out, but then a mob ensues, trying to get at the items. And they end up running into some trouble regarding some slightly less than nice people trying to buy Miyaka off of him. And what I wasn't expecting was for him to up the price to 40. I think it was 40 silvers or 40 gold? I can't remember. And it makes Miyaka think that obviously he doesn't care about her and that he just wants money. That money's more important to him. And they end up fighting the guys off. And Miyaka actually ends up confessing that she loves him. And what breaks her heart is that Tamahome claims that he feels nothing of the sort for her. That he's just there to protect her as the priestess of Suzaku, and she ends up passing out because of this. Yeah, Tamahome, you could have done that differently. You could have just said, I'm not sure how I feel, and, saved her the heartbreak on that one until you could tell her later. Because right now, it wasn't a good time. Anyway, yeah. I kind of wasn't expecting Hotohori to say what he said, and yet it doesn't surprise me at the same time because Fushigi Yuugi is a reverse harem, And typically with either a harem or a reverse harem, all the opposite genders go after the main character. Like in Rosario plus Vampire, for example, that's a harem. All the girls are going after Skune. Typically in a reverse harem, the opposite is true, where all the guys are going after the main character girl. Well, one of them isn't, obviously. Noriko. And I know why. I'm sorry, it's just freaking funny to me. Something I wasn't expecting at all. And yeah. It makes me wonder how long she's been in that world, because Yui's been reading the book this whole time, and from what I get later, time moves differently in both worlds. Because in the book world, time moves a lot faster. So how long has she been in the world at this point? Because yeah. We find out later that between a certain point and a certain point, 3 months end up passing. So makes you wonder how long Miyaka's been in that world, because if she hasn't been in there long, like a couple of days, then how the heck is she already falling in love with Tamahome? Well, then again, anime logic. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the reaction. And I will try and get another Rosario plus Vampire episode out today. And for those of you who are actually watching the stream that Dion did yesterday, no, I am not friends with him again. I'm not unblocking my number from him. No. No. I am not opening that can of worms again. Because I know if I did, and we started talking on the phone, the same thing would end up happening, where he has a meltdown, he harasses me on the phone with multiple phone calls. I'm not dealing with that again. No. And even if he doesn't, I just don't want to take the chance. Anyway, I think I only did that because it was nice talking with somebody who liked anime and all that like I did. You know, a friend. I would love to be able to talk with a friend on the phone about that stuff. Because I have no friends, to be completely honest with you. I hate saying it, but I do not have friends that like to talk about this sort of thing that I actually can talk with on the phone. I mean, sure, I've got Travis, but he has to work when I'm usually at home. And I can't talk with his friends because, well, there's kind of a bit of a whole can of worms with that. Because I don't want him getting any jumping to, conclusions and all that. Because it would be nice to have either a gay friend or a female friend to talk about this with, But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the reaction, and I will see you all next time.